Hi, I'm Lisa Steadman with the first of 7 important tips to help you heal and move on following a breakup. Now let me ask you a question. What is your relationship like with your ex at this point in time? Are you still expecting him to come back into your life? Are you still completely connected to him? Are you still talking to him every day? Do you email? Do you text? Does he come over for late night booty calls? You need to get very honest and very real in this recovery process. So if your ex is still in your life, I need you to ask yourself why. What are you waiting for? What are you expecting? Are you expecting that the two of you are going to get back together? And if so, how long are you willing to wait for that to happen? The challenge with keeping your ex in your life at this very difficult time is that you're muddying the emotions in your head. You're getting confused. By still sleeping with your ex, you're somehow silently agreeing to stay connected to your ex while he's able to sleep with you and still move on. That's just how men operate. So my question again is, how is staying connected to your ex helping you? The truth is, it's not. If you happen to be one of those amazing women who has cut off all ties to your ex, congratulations. This is the #1 strategy for success and healing and recovery following a breakup. You've got to cut those ties with your ex. So if you've cut all those ties, if you've removed him from your online social networking sites, he's no longer in your instant messenger contacts, he's not even in your cell phone anymore, you don't take his emails, you don't drive by his house, you don't let him drop by your place unexpectedly, you are doing a phenomenal favor to yourself. You are increasing your chances of healing and moving on in record time, and that makes you a total breakup rock star. Now, if your ex is still in your life, I get it. This is a really hard thing. This is really painful. You probably feel like this person is the most important person in your life, and even if the relationship ended, you're wondering why you have to completely cut the person out of your life. Can't you just be friends? Can't you just help each other through the breakup? If this person really is the closest person to you, it makes it really painful to disconnect. But I'm going to tell you something else, and this is a secret that nobody's willing to say to you. If you stay connected to your ex, if you help each other through the breakup, if you stay in constant communication during this process, either in hopes of a reconciliation or in hopes of helping each other heal and move on, what happens when one of you moves on first? What happens when one of you meets someone new? What happens when one of you falls in love with somebody new? How does that make the other person feel? And I'm going to be really brutally honest here. Ladies, we can't sleep with our ex and still move on. We are not biologically wired that way. Guys can do it. So your guy, your ex, can be sleeping with you and still emotionally moving on. And what does that do for you when you've been stuck in this rotating cycle of keeping your ex in your bed, in your heart, in your head, and he's moving on? It doesn't do you any good. So I want you to think about this. I want you to get brutally honest. I want you to get out your journal and start writing about this. How are you going to heal and move on? How are you going to cut your ex out of your life? And if you're unwilling to cut your ex completely out of your life, how is that going to really screw up and stymie and shortchange your recovery? What's going to happen? I want you to journal about all of this. I want you to be thinking about all of this because I want you to be really realistic about your recovery. Maybe today you're not ready to completely disconnect, and I get that. But when will you be ready to disconnect? When will you put your healing and your needs and your recovery before your ex? When will you say, I deserve better than this. I want more than this. And in order to get there, I've got to say no more to my ex. I've got to close the door on that and just say enough. What's it going to take for you to say enough? Is it going to be a wedding invitation from your ex and his new love? Is it going to be seeing a picture of the new girl in your ex's life? Is it going to be lurking on Facebook and seeing all those comments that some strange girl is now leaving your ex? What's it going to take for you to disconnect from your ex? Right here and now, be bold, dig deep, and do it. Good luck and stay tuned. I've got another great tip coming to you tomorrow.